My name is Carmen Rodriguez. I'm a 54-year-old Latina living in Detroit since 2014. The reason I became a social worker is because I have a son with special needs, and I needed a lot of help. So I needed to understand how to work with him, how to help him, and eventually I learned that I can do this for other students, for other families, for everyone else who needs help. As of today, my license will expire on May 2024 unless I pass the ASWB test. If I don't pass that test, I am forced to quit my job. With that means that I will lose the only source of income that I have and the only health insurance that I have. I have become anxious. I cannot do this test anymore without getting upset or thinking about that I'm a failure. I feel like a failure. When I took the test for the first time, I was expecting a test that it was more directed towards the kind of scope of work that I do, and I found out that it was not. Secondly, I thought that I was going to have an opportunity to be able to take a test in my native language. I do struggle a little bit with with the English sometimes, so I think it would be fair enough for me to have it in my own language, but then I realized that there was no option other than the English version. So it created a lot of anxiety, not being able to respond to some of the questions that were not even related to the kind of work that I do, the kind of scope of work that I do. I mean, I work in a school setting. I cannot respond to any other questions or scenarios that are not related to that. It is important for Michigan State to consider the possibility of removing the test. We're losing people. We are losing high qualified employees. A lot of us are considering moving to other states where there's not a requirement for this kind of test, and it's more equal, it's more fair, it's more balanced for everyone. Be able to keep a job, be able to provide to your family, to yourself, to your health needs. It's very important. So decisions they need to be made. At this point, they have to be made. So I do believe that they need to reconsider their position on this one. If not, eventually, there's not going to be no progress. There's not going to be no services. When I learned that I was capable to do what I was doing for my son, I decided to follow that path and continue to be on that path. And I need that support. I need for people to understand that this is not right. I should not be losing my job over not passing a test that does not measure my competence, that does not measure my abilities or my knowledge based on the scope of work that I do.